Alright, what's good with y'all, man? So today, we got a pretty clear bias, just like yesterday. Although yesterday's didn't really play out. So let's start on the daily time frame. I'm not sure if I already showed y'all this. I'm pretty sure I did when I took my win last week, but we had this SMT right here. That caused us to push down a lot lower than I expected, to be honest. We've been pushing down for the last few days. Finally, ES took out this low, which is a weekly low, tapped into this daily fair value gap, and started to reject. And Q never took out this low. So now we have a bullish SMT on the daily time frame. But if you come to the 1 hour, you can see there is a clear new week opening gap. New day opening gap. I want to see us come back into this area. You can see equilibriums down here as well. Possibly take out Asian sell side and create an SMT somewhere in this area. And start to push up to take out previous day high. Again, my confidence is really high with this. I think it's very obvious that we're going to push up today, but I was wrong yesterday and I could be wrong again today. So I need to see what I need to see in order to trade. And if I don't see it, then we won't trade. Pretty simple. My bias is so strong today, I don't think I need to wait for 9:45, but I'm going to still try to. But if we create a nice little setup before then, I'm probably not going to wait. Yeah, I just want to see us reject this, to be honest. ES still hasn't taken Asian sell side, so that's a good sign. We do have an SMT right here. It's not perfect, but it is a SMT. But ideally, we would have some sort of bearish fair value gap coming down here. And we don't have that, so. Alright, so we in this bitch. Sadly, we can only be in on one. If I had two contracts in, I would, obviously, this would be my first TP and this would be my second, but sadly, we don't. Looks like we about to get stopped, though. That is exactly what I wanted to see. That was the exact setup I wanted to see. But it was a little early. I'm not really mad about that. My stop wasn't below the SMT low, which is probably where I should have put it. But this is still decent. Like, we came up okay. We did make an SMT right here, and then we pushed back down. But now we have this fair value gap. So what we might do is create a swing high in here, acting like we're rejecting it, then push through that bitch and push through this fair value gap, and that would reconfirm, okay, we're definitely, you know what I'm saying, we doing something here. That would be a better setup than this was. We did expand higher, but also the 5 minute, I think it rejected. No, the 5 minute did shift structure. 5 minute did shift structure. But regardless, remember I told y'all over here it would have been better if there was a fair value gap right here that we could run through to really show that we shifted to a bullish order flow. Well, this might be our opportunity right here, and we're now in the macro. So yeah, I gotta stick with that macro rule. No matter how good the setup really looks, I just gotta stick to the macro rule, man. But yeah, we only lost $99, so it wasn't too bad. I can pretty much already tell we gonna push up, man. ES look good as fuck though. I might take this on ES instead. That might have been a breakaway gap, though. I don't know if it's going to come all the way back down to tap into this before we take out this fucking high. Nah, you know what really would have saved me is if I just put my stop below this low. That's it. That's all. My stop was just too tight. I would still call this a green day. Oh, shit. The SMT is the only risk here, but the reason why I'm not worried about it is simply because we should be going to previous day high. Alright, this is my last trade, man. 5 minute looks fucking incredible. Now, the reason why I'm taking both of my cons off here is because previous day high is all the way up here, and I feel like if I move my stop to break even, okay. Well, we might be fucked. Actually, maybe not. We might be goated. Now, we did have news at 10, but it was orange folder, so I didn't even take that into account. I do need us to start to take this high out. As long as we could take this high out, I believe we'll come up here, because right now we have an SMT at this high too. An SMT at this high and an SMT at this high is not a good sign. Yeah, we look good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna come back to see what the hell happened, man. I'm gonna let y'all watch it without me. We wouldn't be going through none of this shit if we would have just motherfucking had our shit down here in the first place. Oh, y'all can't see me. If we would have had our stop down here on the first trade, bro, we would not be going through none of this shit right now. Our stop would have been at break even because we got in down here. These lows really shouldn't get violated. We just put our stops at break even and not even worry about this shit. And I'm really not worried about it. Again, it's demo. So, wait, what the fuck? We still got an SMT at this high, so it's still a, you know what I'm saying? It's still a danger, still a risk. Ain't no guarantees that we're gonna take this high out, especially if we want to reverse. But as far as everything else is looking, it looks pretty decent to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So looks like we caught a little dub, man. So, we took that little L for an obvious reason, right? They didn't put our stop below the SMT low. We came back down. We formed an inverse fair value gap, then pushed through it. Now, ES had a much cleaner looking chart with the fair value gaps and how they formed and shit, but we never got a retracement. Oh, and we did hit previous day high. So we really could have gotten up here and covered one of the breakaway gaps, but I'm still not used to trading off of breakaway gaps. Like, I probably would have had to put my shit like down here or like halfway in this bitch or somewhere like that. That's still cool, but I'm not comfortable with that shit yet. But yeah, we hit our little TP, man. Made 242, so we made 143. So we pretty consistent with that little 150, 140 range. But yeah, man, that's really all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all watching. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Have I ever said that before, bro? I ain't never said no like, comment, subscribe, bro. Ignore what the fuck I just said, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be safe.